Hello students, in last lecture I taught you how to find out the volume of cylinder, and its formula is the volume of cylinder is equals to pi r square h. Okay, by using this formula we are going to find out the volume of cylinder. Volume is finding, generally the volume is finding by the liquid quantities. Okay, liquid things like milk, otherwise oil, water, that we are measuring its volume. So here we solve this first example in last lecture. This is the first example, we have already solved it. Now the next example we will see. The height of cylindrical drum is 56 centimeter. How much it is there? It is 56 centimeter. Find the radius of the drum if the capacity of the drum is 70.4 liter is given, and here we have to use the pi is equal to 22 upon 7. This quantity we have to use. Now here in this example volume is given to us. What is the formula for volume? That is pi r square h. That is the volume of cylinder. So volume is given to us, that is the 70.4, and pi's value is, they told you to use, we have to use here 22 upon 7, and radius we have to find. So just put the values in the volume is equals to pi r square h, and h, and here height is also given. So height's formula is the height's value is 56 centimeter. Okay, and that values we have to put and we have to solve the example. But what happens here? Generally we are thinking in that way. So here the volume is given to us in the liter. Okay, and we have to find out the radius into the centimeter. So if we solve the example just now I told you in that way, then our answer will be wrong. So first of all we have to convert this volume of the drum into the which, that is a liter. ml. So here the radius of the cylinder is equals to r. Capacity of drum means only volume of drum. Yes, I told you before only, capacity of drum is equals to volume of drum. Here volume is how much given? 70.4 is given to us. Okay, just now I told you if we put the value in that way then the answer will be wrong. So first of all we have to convert this liter into the ml, and as you know that when we have to convert it into the milliliter we have to multiply it here with the 1000. So here we multiply, when we multiply here with the 1000 we got it here 7041230, means 7,04,000 where we are getting its value. From last here one digit is there, point after. I told you decimal fractions, how we are giving decimal fraction. So here if we are giving the point at this place, then point after, blue color I use it here, point after one digit is there, that's why point after one digit, 0 is there, it doesn't have value. So the answer is 70400, means 70,400 ml. That is the conversion. Now you put this value into the formula, that is the volume of cylinder is equals to pi r square h. So volume of cylinder is equals to water is equal to, it is cylindrical in shape, that's why I use the formula of the volume of cylinder, that is pi r square h, and the volume is equal to 70,400. And here we have to find out the radius. So here they had done the conversion. How? Otherwise you can put the value in that way also. R square we have to find out. So R square is written here as it is. This pi and h, it will move here for the divide. Okay, so what we get it here, 70,400 divided by pi into h. 70,400 divided by pi into h. Okay, as I told you, whenever we are solving these examples, see here I will show you, pi r square h, volume is equals to, you can solve this in that way directly also. You put the values here, okay, is equal to 22 upon 7 into r square, that value we don't know, and h means height is equals to how much given, it is 56 given. Okay, so here next step is that 70,400, this 7 is there, it will move here for the multiplication because its position is here, divides, and divided by 22 and 54, it will goes here for the divide because there it is at the numerator position. And this step we 56 is here, my mistake, 56. So this step is given to us in this place. See, 70,400 into 7 into 22 into 56 is in the denominator's position. Okay, you can solve it in this way, otherwise here in our textbook how it is given, in that way also you can solve it. Okay, now if you want, you just note down this. Okay, so that step we got it here, and then next what we have to do here, solve the examples. You will get the required answer. So here how it is divided. Divide 8 ones are 8, 8 eights are 64, 64 then here remains 6, again 8 eights are 64 and double 0. 8800 divided by 22, 22 ones are 22, 22 fours are 88, and the 2 zeros remaining we have to write. So we got it here, radius square is equal to 400. As you know all, 400 is the square of 20. So radius is equals to how much we got it here, 20. In this way you can solve this example. Otherwise, just now I told you, in that way also you can solve the example. Okay, after this second example, now we will see the next example. So here it is the example number 3. Solved example number 3. Radius of the solid copper cylinder. Radius of copper cylinder is 4.2 centimeter. How much it is there? 4.2 centimeter. Height is equals to 16 centimeter. How many discs of the diameter 1.4 centimeter and the thickness 0.2 centimeter can be made from this cylindrical cylinder, melting it. Now in this question inside, if you see the question, you will notice that radius of the solid copper cylinder. So here it is a solid copper cylinder is given to us. Its radius is equals to how much? 4.2 centimeter. Its height is equals to how much? 10 centimeter. And we have to melt this disc and cylinder, and we have to make a disc like this shape. And that disc, what we have to do? Disc thickness is equal to 1.4 centimeter is the diameter. Its diameter is 1.4 and the thickness is 0.2 centimeter. This type of means disc we have to make made from this. Then question is that how many, we have to find out how many discs we can make from this. When we melt this cylinder, how many discs from like this we can make from this, that we have to find. So whenever you are solving such a type of examples, I told you before only, when we divide volume of this and number of cylinders, what we are saying, this volume of total disc volume. Okay, total how many discs will be formed, that volume and the volume of cylinder will be same, because here we are melting this only and from this only we are making the disc. So here what we have to do, just I told you before only the first step, that volume of cylinder you have to divide with volume of disc, then you will get the required answer. So let's solve the example. First of all, we will find the here radius of cylinder. Here two shapes are there and both are cylindrical in shape. So if we put the radius same for if we kept it same only, then it will be problematic or our answer will be wrong when we use the same r in the formula pi r square h. And for disc also and for cylinder also, if we use this formula, then our answer will be wrong. So for that, this only formula we have to use. But here what we have to do, instead of this capital R, for cylinder we will take the capital R, and for the disc we will take the small r. And height also same. Here if we take the capital H height of the cylinder, then we will solve it properly. So here radius of the base of the cylinder is equal to capital R is equal to 4.2 centimeter. Okay, and height of the cylinder, this height is equal to capital H is equals to 16 centimeter, and radius is equal to capital R is equal to 4.2 centimeter. Now volume of cylinders formula will be then pi r square h, as we know that. But here radius we are taken capital R and height we are taken here capital H. So pi r square h is equals to pi into radius square is equal to, how much radius is given? 4.2. So 4.2 into 4.2, because its square is there, and height is equal to 16 centimeter. And now we will find the, after this, now we got here the volume of cylinder. Next, radius of the base of the cylinder is equals to, here in the disc, diameter of disc is given to us, but in formula we want pi r square h, radius we want. So what we have to do here, divide this radius diameter with the 2, you will get the required radius. So 1.4 upon 2, how we are dividing this? 1.4 upon 2. Okay, 1 is smaller than 2, that's why we have to cut it here. Point given, this 4 will, 1 will come in front of 4, so 2 ones are 2 and 2 sevens are 14. So here 0.7, that is written here. Okay, now the next step is the, what we have to do here, thickness of the disc is equal to 0.2 centimeter, and then volume of the disc is equal to pi r square h. So pi, radius is equal to 0.7 into 0.7 and height is equals to how much? 0.2. Now we got the radius, volume of cylinder also and volume of disc also. So now put the values into the formula. So here n into volume of disc is equals to volume of cylinder, otherwise n is equals to, mean number of disc is equal to volume of cylinder divided by volume of one disc. So here we just divide the volume of cylinder with the volume of disc. So here pi r square, volume of cylinder is equal to pi capital R square h divided by pi small r square h, and then we got here pi get cancels with this pi, so what is remain? R square h, and downside also small r square h. Now put the values, we already knows here upside we kept written 4.2 into 4.2 into 16, that is the we carry from here, pi was cancelled and r square h here, this we have to take. And now if you solve this example, you will get the answer. Now here, whenever the point, decimal point is coming in the, whenever you are solving the example, it will be problematic, means you people are get confused how to do this division. So for that, what we have to do, first of all, numerator inside how many? 4.2 and 0.7, point after same digits are there, means 1 1. Here also same digits are there, so 42 right and 42 right, and point, instead of writing 0.7, you just write 7 7, because point after 1 1 digits are, so it will, the point get cancels with each other. Okay, and then here 42 upon 7, 42 upon 7. Now here the last step is remain. Here pointer after one digit is there, and upside in numerator inside 16 is written as it is. So what we have to do, we have to cancel this point and we have to multiply this with the 10. So you will get here 160 upon 2. One more method is that you just write here as this 4.2 into 4.2 into 16 upon 0.7 into 0.7 into 0.2. Okay, so when you again, whenever you are solving, what we have to do here, after point after how many digits are there? 2, and here 3 are there, so just points just cancel. This also, so point after upside 2 digits are there and downside how many? 3 are there, so 3 minus 2 how much? 1. So on 1 1 0, which number you have to multiply here with the 10, you will get the required answer, and the 0 get cancels. Okay, so here 7 1s are 7, 7 6 are 42, 7 1s are 7, 7 6 are 42, and then here remains how much? 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16, and into 10. So 6 into 8, 6 into 8 into 10 is there, but here 6 into 6 into 8 10s are 80. If you do the multiplication, you will get here 2880. So when we melt this cylinder and make disc from this, what we are getting? We will get the, how many disc we are getting? 2880 disc we can get from this cylinder. In this way, the examples we have to solve. Now here in this lesson, curved surface area of cylinder is equals to, what is the formula we learn? 2 pi r h. This formulas you have to learn. Okay, it is very important. Total surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi r into bracket h plus r, and volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. After this example, you have to solve the 16.3 exercise, 16.3 exercise, and then what we have to do, then the next point is there. Okay, for more information, Euler's formula is given to us. Euler's formula is that Leonhard Euler, a great mathematician, a very young age, he discovered an interesting formula regarding to the faces, vertices, edges of the solid figures. So count and write the faces, vertices, edges of the following figures and complete the table, and from the table verify Euler's formula. What is Euler's formula? F for face, V for vertices. So F plus V, faces plus vertices, is equal to E plus 2. E for edges plus 2. Okay. So here, as we have to complete this table, how many this cube have? You know that cube has how many faces? 6 faces it has. How many vertices are there? 8 vertices. 1, 1. How many vertices are there? We will check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That corners are there, that much. How many are there? Vertices means how many? 8 vertices are there. Faces, you know that 6 are there. Now edges we have to check. How many are there? The lines are there. No, these are the edges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the 12. 12 edges are there. Okay. So what is the formula that we will see? 12 edges are there. So what is the formula here? F plus V means faces plus vertices. 6 plus 8. F plus So 6 plus 8 is equal to how much? 4 it is. If you formula is that F plus V is equals to E plus 2. Okay. And here we have to F is equals to how much? Faces is equal to 6. Vertices is equal to 8 and edges is equal to 12 plus 2. So 6 plus 8 is equal to 14 and 20 plus 2 is equal to 18. So Euler's formula is what happens? It was verified. Now here one more is it is given here. We will see one, then you will decide. So here cuboid also have the 6, how many? 6 faces. It has 8 vertices, and just now we derived that is F plus V equals to E plus 2. So F plus V is equal to 6 plus 8 is equals to 14. And edges are how many? 12 plus 2 is equals to how much? 14. So the Euler's formula is what happens? It was verified. In this way, you just complete this table. Okay, for this hexagon, triangular prism, triangular pyramid, pentagonal pyramid, hexagonal prism. For this all, you have to verify the formula and you have to complete this table. With this, we have concluded today the lesson number 16, that is the volume and the surface area. Now only one lesson, that is the lesson number 17, circle was left, and that what happens, we will complete in our start in our next lecture, and we will complete in within 2-3 lectures. Okay, so today we are going to stop here only. Okay, thank you and have a good day.